Yeah. It's young love. Yeah. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? This shit from the heart. Like, how could you blame me for changing? Like, yeah.
Hi everyone,
Can you
this is
blame
R&L
me?
Advising. Today I'm just here to talk to one of my clients, my most interesting client, and Miss Neisha. So Neisha, we just want to ask you a few questions. How you've been in the program? Well, first, what made you choose R&L Advising?
Pretty much advertising. All the advertising and the fact that you actually branding yourself and took pride in your business, that what made me want to do business with R&L Advising.
Okay. So when you first thought about getting your credit repaired, because I know with all the scams out there, did you have struggle at first trying to fix your credit yourself, or did you go through a numerous company before you found one?
Credit really wasn't at the top of my list at one point in time, so I didn't try myself to fix it. But when I seen results that other people were getting, that's what made me want to go ahead and get my credit fixed.
Oh, okay. So you just working on, better getting a home or
Right.
right.
Because the older you get different goals, and credit plays an important part in accomplishing a lot of goals.
Right.
So, yeah.
Because I knew in the beginning you was kind of skeptical at first. Why would you so skeptical?
Because you giving your personal information to somebody.
Right.
Like, you giving your personal information to somebody. You don't know if it's going to go good. Like, you really don't know what the outcome is going to be.
Oh.
So it was a lot of...
And you know what? Because I realized that, and that one of the reasons why I took the steps of going to the BBB and getting accredited. Mm-hmm. And I noticed once I got my accreditation, a lot of clients was, they was more open to give me their personal information. Because I know I was talking to you about it a few times, and you kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do it."
Right.
So I just knew it was something that was holding you back from making that decision. I'm glad you did make that decision. Can you just tell them how your experience, like in the first couple, like first 30 days, 45 days in the program?
At first, well, I only had to do one round with mine, but not only are you getting your credit fixed, like you're actually gaining knowledge. It's not like, okay, he's just gonna do this and that's it. You're gonna gain knowledge on what's being done, on how to apply for credit cards, on how to use credit cards. It's pretty much a teachable moment, should I say.
And that's exactly what I had in mind when I made this company. I noticed most credit repair company, all they do is talk about removing stuff off your credit, which that's important too, but the most important thing is learning how to utilize your credit, utilize credit cards, how to use loans the right way. Because if you don't learn how to utilize the products, you'll end up back in that situation with paying me to remove your stuff off your credit.
Right.
So I'm glad that you listen. And that's one thing I tell my clients, you have to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself is the number one thing. And I never forget when I had to make that decision to invest in myself, just putting $200 on a secured card, So, and I watched some of my clients struggle. I don't think you had that problem, did you?
No.
Yeah, you got yours right away. Or I think, did you already have credit established when we first started?
I had credit, but it wasn't good. Like, it wasn't where it is now.
Oh,
I was making a lot of mistakes with my credit. And, yeah. And I actually got my first credit card after going through your credit.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So that's what I'm talking about. And so how do you look at credit cards now that you went through the program?
As long as you use them right, they'll help you out in the long run.
Yeah.
A lot of people are scared of credit cards, I guess, because they're scared of their spending habits.
Right.
And they really don't know about the utilization and where to keep it. But as long as you use them right, credit cards, they're pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Credit cards are a good saving tool. Mm-hmm. And what I noticed, all credit cards are not good credit cards. And because I look at credit cards like this, if you want me to trade my cash for credit, you need to pay me for it.
Repeat that again. What you just said.
Oh. Yeah, I look at credit cards is they want me to use their credit. If I'm gonna trade my cash for credit, then I need them to reward me for it. So what I always taught you in the program.
Which part? You taught us a lot.
Well, about the savings and the reward points.
Certain credit cards give you reward points.
So why spend cash, right?
Right.
Right. I'm pretty sure you spend credit way more often than you did,
I do. I use my credit card way more. As long as I pay it back on time, that's when I notice the difference in my credit score. But yeah, I use it more than I did.
Yeah, and you probably have a lot of points that have been saving up over the time, right?
Especially with Discover. I have a lot of
That's good. That's good. Okay, yeah, that's what I like to hear. Let me ask you something else. So after your first round dispute, did everything come off, or did you have a few things left on there? How that work?
Everything came off after my first round.
What?
Everything came off after my first round, and I was able to apply for and get approved for one credit card, and my limit was fair.
Shut your mouth.
And a couple months later, I applied for another credit card, and I got a nice limit.
Wow.
I don't think I would have been able to accomplish that without going through you first.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I love to hear that. That's what makes my day right there. And let me ask you something too. So okay, after that, the first round, we talked about trade lines and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what you learned about the trade lines?
Well, I ain't ventured out into the trade lines yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh wow. Okay, that's
No.
good. That's good. Well, I see you got your own trade lines in your own name.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a whole nother ball game. And about time for you to start
It
working
is.
on that.
Yes, it is.
I'm
You
glad
stay
you
on
did
me.
that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I remember when you first decided after you built your credit, you was like, I'm ready to start a business.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we was able to help you with your LLC and everything, and just seeing how far you have went with your business now. I mean, what you have to say about that?
You helped me out a lot with that also. As far as establishing building credit, I was able to get more equipment, get more supplies to actually grow my business. So, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I tell most of my clients, first you have to focus on your personal credit. And once you get your personal credit where you need to be, then it's easily to build business credit after that. And so I know you reached out not too long and told me you're ready to start working on that business credit, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Because business credit, it ranges from 0 to 100. Your personal credit is like 300 to 850, but business credit is 0 to 100. So now that we have your business established, everything, that's the next step, is to get you approved for more credit in your business name. Because like I always tell you, you don't want to use your personal credit for a business thing. But nowadays, so many people do bad things, with getting a business and file a bankrupt. They want to use your personal credit for reference. Yeah. So what would you have to say to someone brand new and that's sitting on the edge of the couch thinking about it, they want to make a decision to join the program? What advice you would give them, and what would you say to them on making that decision?
I would say to just do it.
Like Nike?
Yeah. I would say to just do it because you're really in good hands. Like
Allstate, dude.
Yeah, all that. Because you actually have a teacher in Reggie. Like, he's going to teach you, and he's going to stay on you. Because not only do he want to see good results, you want to get your good results.
But you know why I stay on y'all like that? Because you pay me your money.
Yeah, that's true.
I take that serious. That's why before I even take someone money, I literally do a free credit advisement. And because I want to be different.
Right.
I'm not a credit repair company. I'm a credit advising company. So they come to me talking about, oh, you just going to clean my credit? Or I'm going to be in the 700 after the first? Listen, some people do. Don't get me wrong. But for the most part, it take work. It took work for you to mess it up, right? So it's not an overnight process, But that's why I do a free credit advising, to see where my client mindset at, because it's not about you paying me to fix your credit. It's about me guiding you to the water. I know you're thirsty. Is you going to drink it, or you just going to stay there drooling? You know, a lot of people still drooling, you know. And because if I ask you to get a secure card, you need to get the secure card. I mean, it's just point blank. And like I say, but I remember you took the initiative to actually get approved for, like, was it a store card? Mm-hmm. Was it Victoria's Secret? Mm-hmm. Your favorite store. What I always tell you, if you shop there, why not get a credit card? Mm-hmm. You're spending money with them anyway. So once you actually get that store card, now you can get more savings at that store. I remember, I never forget, I got a dealer credit card, and just to get more savings. And now every time I go to dealer and go shopping, I'm almost on a shopping spree because they give me 10% shopping pass just for using my credit card. So that's the things I tell my clients, hey, don't just go out here and apply for any credit card, but at least get one with the store that you shop at the most, just for savings.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So anything else you want to talk about?
Apply. That's all I can say. Join the program.
That's what I'm
Join the program.
Well, I really appreciate you for taking the time to, you know, just talk to people about your story, because what I noticed, people's story is the most important thing. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are just so scared because they've been done so wrong with all these credit repair companies. And that's why I made this company. We do credit advising, y'all. So it's deeper than credit repair, because actually credit repair is illegal in the state of Georgia. Wow, yeah. A lot of people didn't know that. Yeah, it is. So that's why, in order for me to get with a Better Business Bureau, I literally had to take the word repair off my website. Mm-hmm. So with me doing that, that put me in another area, because now it's all about credit advising. And I kind of throw in the credit repair part for free. So you get the speech free. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's why I did that. But all right, it's enough. We talked pretty good. Glad you was able to come out here, and I look forward to keep helping you with your credit.
Yes.
All right.
This shit from the heart. Like, how could you blame me for changing? Like, yeah. Can you blame me? I'm going through the hard time, this shit done changed me. Don't get it twisted, young nigga, I'm still the same me. Drop down on my knees and pray to God because he saved me.